the Jets aren't getting demolished. They're not going out there and completely laying a lousy goose egg. Besides the Buffalo Bills game, where they lost 30-10, every single game they played, they competed. That tells me that the coach and the players are falling into his beliefs and how he believes this team is going to find a way to win in the future. This isn't Robert Saleh, Bambi Saleh's offense or defense. Now, Bambi had one of the best defenses in the league, and this is practically the same team. The secondary, there's a lot of questions. Stevens, Michael Carter, they're both probably not going to be here next year. But this isn't Aaron Glenn's team, and I don't believe Steve Wilks will be here next year as well. I think Aaron Glenn's going to be calling the defense one way or another. The Jets' offensive line, solid. Breece Hall will probably not be here next year. Garrett Wilson is for real. Sauce Gardner's up and down. He needs to make the better play or plays to help them win these closer games. Miami sucks. We know what Miami, we know what the Dolphins are. We know what Tua Tagovailoa is. We've seen him in Alabama. We've seen him enough here. He got his money. He's not good. What bothered me is a Chan running all over the New York Jets. You added Phillips. You added all these guys on the waiver wire before the season started. Have these guys helped your running game? No. Have these stopped these top-end runners like Bucky Irving or now a Chan from running against you? No. That's the problem right now, ladies and gentlemen. It has nothing to do with, oh my God, they lost against the Miami Dolphins. I have said this many, many times on this show. The worst team to the best team are so very close in the NFL, it's minuscule. It's so small. It's so very small. So the fact that Miami beat the Jets, am I surprised? No, I'm not. I'm really not. I am not. As much as you guys shouldn't be surprised about Daniel Jones and how great he's been this year. Those are the facts. The Jets are not a good team. They're a young team. One of the youngest in the league. They're going to make mistakes. Justin Fields, obviously, is not the guy in the future. Braylon Allen is not the guy anymore after tearing his knee. As a matter of fact, he'll probably be a bona fide backup now. Breece Hall will not be re-signed at the end of this season because he's going to ask for a significant amount of money. He will break 1,000 yards this year. You can book it now that Braylon Allen is out for the season. Book it, seal it, whatever you have in your fantasy league, bet on it when it comes to Vegas. I am absolutely right about that, if he's healthy. Dolphins are not good. The Dolphins stink. They're going to win maybe 5 games just as much as the Jets will win 4 now. I don't know why anybody believes that this team is going to change by a blink of an eye, by a snap of a finger. It's not going to happen that way, guys. And you can listen to guys out there on social media that have their own Jet shows, and you know who I'm speaking about. I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus, and you guys who are listening know who I'm speaking about, all you Jet fans. And I am a Jet fan. I'm not going to listen to the rubbish that is out there on social media, the garbage that I read, because everybody knows what's going on in the locker room when you don't know crap. You don't know nothing because you sit there and you listen to Aaron Glenn prance around on, talking to the media and speaking to everybody outside off the practice field. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what the players are thinking. I'll tell you what's going on, and I don't even have to be there. You want to know what's going on? Here's what's going on, Jet fans. The Jets are a new team, new roster, and it's going to be drawn up very, very easy. A lot of these guys are not going to be a part of the future of this organization by the end of this year. This, ladies and gentlemen, was a tryout. This season is a tryout for Quincy Williams, and all the veterans on this roster that thought they were going to make this roster next year. Simpson, who's going to be a free agent. All of them. All you Jet fans, Tippmann, all these guys. Elijah Vera-Tucker, gone. Breece Hall, gone. Jermaine Johnson, gone. You want me to keep naming them? I'll name them over and over and over again. And yes, Giant fans, I still tell you right now, I don't care if the Giants have a win. The Jets have more talent than the Giants have. That's not even a lie. But guess what? You got to know what you're doing with the roster that you have. And Aaron Glenn does not have the roster that he wanted. He took on Robert, and Bambi Sala roster, and he's playing with what he has. And by the end of this season, they're going to have a top 5 pick. They're going to draft a quarterback. Is he going to be the right one? Well, time will tell, but usually if you look at history, it's not. But let's pray to God. Pray to God that the Jets will find the right guy. Finally, after, 60 years. I don't even know if Joe Namath, and I know Jet fans are going to attack me, I don't even know if Joe Namath is as good as every Jet fan believed he was. The truth is, they brought in guys that have made it to the Super Bowl with other teams. Aaron Rodgers. How about, remember Neil O'Donnell?
Oh, God.
Remember him? Another ex-Pittsburgh Steeler that took a team to a Super Bowl that never won? Do you want me to keep naming them? Come on, guys. Here's the facts. If you think I don't know what I'm speaking about or know about, you guys don't know me. I'm not going to just spit out bullcrap. I'm going to tell you the truth. And I'm going to give you stuff, and you guys can attack me on social media. I will bend over and tell you to kiss my rear end. I could care less what you think. But here's what I do know. This team is lucky to win 5 games. This team was not expected to win more than 5 games. And if they won more, it was a successful season. If they don't, it's not going to make a difference. That's it. You want to slice it and dice it. And by the way, Mike McDaniel, gone. He's gone. Tyreek Hill, gone. He will not be a part of Miami's future. Tua Tagovailoa after this year, gone. Not a part of this future anymore. He'll be a backup quarterback in the league. It's a battle of 2 bad teams, but let me tell you something. I know Giant fans are going to sit there jumping for joy, and I know Fish will like to throw some meat at me, meat patties. I'm going to give you one. Don't try to sell me about how bad the Jets are, and just because the Giants bought a win against a Charger team that lost their number 1 and number 2 offensive tackle and think, oh, we got Jackson Dart. The Giants are better than the Jets. That doesn't sell me anything. I'm not going to put down Jackson Dart, but I'm not going to raise the Super Bowl Lombardi trophy that the Giants won something either.